Hello, and welcome to today's very special service where we are featuring the Heart of Peace meditation for the first time on a Sunday service. My name is Reverend Lauren Martin, and I am the chairperson for the Global Heart of Peace. We are a initiative that is part of the global outreach of CSL that is focusing on how we can make peace more relevant and more fun for everybody to practice in their everyday life. Because we know the best way for world peace is to be able to find our own interpersonal peace. So we are working very diligently with our peace parties and our classes that we are doing on personal peace. And we are very honored to have Aldo as one of our members, who is also the head of your Heart of Peace meditation group. So it is a great honor to be here today, to be able to launch this service for you, and to know that you are doing such amazing, beautiful work for the world with all that you have been doing for 9 years at your center, encouraging that heart of peace to be always present. I'm so grateful for you. The Global Heart of Peace is grateful for all that you are doing, and we look forward to seeing more from you and learning how we can support each other more in the future. May you dance in the joy of peace-filled life.
Let's take a breath. And as we breathe in and breathe out, we take this moment to step away from the hustle and the bustle of the day, for the busyness of getting everything together today, for the stress that you may feel, for any situations you may find yourself in. You take this opportunity to experience peace. Take this moment to release anything that no longer serves you, any thoughts, your feelings, everything that makes it not feel good. And as you continue to breathe, you go deeper. You go deeper to that place where peace resides. That peace that is in the eye of the storm. That peace where God steps in. There is no situation bigger than that. There is no circumstance that is bigger than that. For peace is your true nature. Peace is your birthright. And you can go to that place of peace at any time, because it always resides right in you. So as we take this moment to go into the silence, we think only of peace. We breathe in peace. We are connected to peace. So as you come back into the sanctuary, let that feeling of peace take over. Let that feeling of peace transform you. That feeling opens up new possibilities, new ways to look at life. Let this peace of God be with you. Namaste. Let us continue to stay in this place of quiet, is from the stillness that we find peace. Let us all take a collective big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Letting go. One more big breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Allowing yourself to release your body weight into the chairs that you're sitting in. And for those of you at home, if you're on your couch or in your bed, wherever you are, just allow yourself to become present. This moment of now is eternal. There is no not now. There is only now. This moment. This is the power moment. This is the time to let go. I invite you to acknowledge the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. The breath of life, the breath of God. It moves through you. It breathes you. You don't have to think about it. And now, if you're comfortable, I invite you to place a hand over your heart. To feel your heart pulsing within you. It's the pulse of life. It is the pulse of God. Both your heart and your breath have rhythm. The rhythm that vibrates throughout the universe. And as you feel your heart pulsing beneath your hand, within your body, you are alive. You are present. You are here. You are now. The heart is not just a physical heart, you see. The heart is a physical, it is a space, it is a field of peace, if you allow it. Will you allow peace to be you today? Will you allow peace to expand your heart space? I invite you to breathe. Take a nice big breath in and exhale even longer, just nice and long. Just allow your breath to release. Breathing in slowly and exhale. As you take control of your breath, you feel your heart still pulsing within you as you become present. I invite you to become aware of where you are. With your eyes closed, you still are aware, you see. We are all in that space of one. As soon as we close our eyes, we are in that space of the heart as we feel our hearts pulsing. I invite you to become aware of the ceiling above you, the walls surrounding you, the floor below you, the seat beneath you. And though you cannot see them, you know that you are sheltered, that you are safe. I invite you to become aware of the people in the space around you. There are people, and they breathe near you. You cannot see them, but you know that you are not alone. I invite you to become aware of any sounds that you're aware of, like the sound of these bowls. What happens to your heart when you hear these bowls? I invite you to become aware of the light coming in gently through your eyelids. Or perhaps it's very dark, whatever you This space has a smell, and though you may not be able to pinpoint one smell, there are many smells that create this space. I invite you to become aware of what you taste. Perhaps you had something to eat or drink before you came, and the taste lingers in your mouth. Whatever you're aware of is perfect for you. I invite you to become aware of your exposed skin, where you feel the air on your skin, your face, your neck, your hands. And in contrast, I invite you to become aware of your clothes against your skin and your skin against your clothes. Feel how your clothes hold you. They protect you. They keep you safe. They cocoon you. They embrace you. You are held. And feel that heart pulsing in your chest once again. And now you are here, now, present, here. Notice if there's any places where you're holding tension, perhaps your jaw, your tongue, your shoulders. Relax. Breathing in and exhaling. The breath is magic. The breath breathes you, and all is well. And as you sit there holding your heart, I invite you to think of someone that you love very dearly. You see them in your mind's eye. And as you look into their eyes, your heart expands in love. Allow that love to expand in your heart. Notice the peace that expands within you as you acknowledge the love that you feel. As the energy of love vibrates in your heart, it spreads throughout your body, from your heart filling your chest. It moves down your arms to your fingertips. It moves down to your belly and your hips and your legs, all the way to the tips of your toes. Allow the love to spread. Allow it to fill your head as you breathe in slowly. Knowing that you have that love gives you peace. It opens your heart. It opens the heart space. Know that because there is love, there can be no fear. Because there is love, there is peace. Allow it, receive it, be it. And in your heart say, I am in peace. I am with peace. I am of peace. All is well. All is well. that love expanding in that heart space that is so vast, so wide. These are the affirmations of our Ministry of Prayer Peace Pockets. I am filled and radiate joy when I go within and feel the peace of truth and understanding that I am one with my divine Creator Spirit.
Peace begins with me. With each breath, I let go of tension and return to love.
I allow myself to envision this world filled with peace. I feel peace and unity between nations, and I contribute to this peace.
I experience peace as I allow myself to be immersed in the present moment, reminding myself that in this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am loved. In this moment, I am peace.
I believe that peace resides within me. However, at this time in our world, it can seem very hard to tap into that center of peace within me. And when that happens, I stop. I get still. And I take a deep breath and say, I allow my breath to bring me to peace. And it works every time.
I place my hand over my heart and invite a calming presence to radiate throughout my entire body. As I feel the peace moving in and through me, I breathe out love and tranquility for all. I practice compassion for myself and for everyone. My words and actions are calm and healing seeds for all. I trust that divine peace surrounds me and radiates from me to all. I stand in truth, that true peace begins within. May this inner calm radiate peace to all. And so it is. Namaste.
I am peace, for spirit is in me, through me, and as me. Peace is my birthright, and I choose it now. I breathe in love, exhale all tension, and return to peace in all of my affairs. I lean into God's peaceful presence, and just as God is, I am. I am transformed into God's perfect peace.
I embrace the divine tranquility that is spirit, moving in, through, and as all creation, including me. It permeates the global consciousness, the nation, and our community with a loving blanket of peace.
I operate from my core belief that I am a vessel of peace. My consciousness joyfully expands and radiates peace beyond my mind and into the global community. I am that which peace is.
I awaken, remembering who I am. I am a divine expression created from that which is peace. As human situations or conditions come up, I remember to breathe, realizing the gift of choice. I chose to be here on a plane of duality. And because I am created from peace, I know that I am peace. I allow myself to remember that my breath is always with me, and that is the only evidence needed that there is something with me expressing as me because it is me. And so I move back to my peace of the peace. And so I am, and so it is.
I am anchored in divine peace. No matter the storm, I return to stillness. I choose presence over pressure, elegance over exertion, grace over grind, and truth over tension. Peace is not something I seek. It is who I am.
Thank you, Karen. So I first crossed paths with our guest speaker about maybe a month ago at the Walk for Peace and a Mother's Cry event here in Las Vegas. So amidst the crowd, I was deeply moved by his energy and his message. A message that resonated with the very core of what we believe here. The power of oneness in faith, freedom, peace. Born and raised in Ghana, West Africa, he carries a global vision for unity that transcends borders and beliefs. He currently serves as the lead pastor of the Las Vegas Family Church, where alongside his wife Hannah, he's dedicated to the work of realizing a world of true peace and harmony. He's a bridge builder in our community and a powerful voice for the family of humanity. Please help me welcome Reverend Respet Arthur.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's my first time here. I had a little bit of a hard time parking. There's no parking spots. And so I found out that the reason why there are a lot of cars parked in the streets. So I turned around, parked over there. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me, Aldo. Thank you all for having me here. And as we were watching the videos, going through the meditation, I felt deep in my heart that what we believe in, and I'll explain that in just a second, is very much resonant with all that is. This message of peace transcends race, transcends religion, transcends culture and nationality. And I'd like to first start by reading just a very short passage from this book, Mother of Peace. She writes, "True peace certainly requires that we resolve the current conflicts between religions, races, and nations. The even greater challenges that we face, however, include the destruction of the environment and the demographic trends. The world's leading peace awards focus on solving the problems of the present generation." So, as I read this, what comes to mind is that for many of us, just feeling peaceful can seem like the absence of conflict. But that's because our lives have been riddled with conflict for most of history. But peace, true peace, comes after the conflict ends. The conflicts of war, the conflicts that are external. And once we're able to transcend that and be able to resolve the conflicts within, we enter a new realm of peace, where there's harmony between not just people, harmony within ourselves, harmony within the environment and us, where we can all come to live in oneness. I come from Las Vegas Family Church. We're from the unification tradition, and we believe that God is our heavenly parent, and that we are all children of God. And that the ultimate goal of life is for all of us to become one, be reconciled back to God, who is our parent. So a month ago, when I met Aldo, we had an event called Faith, Freedom, Peace. Because currently, there are many people of faith around the world who face persecution in one way, shape, or form. Some of you may know of the Uyghur Muslims in China, about 1.5 million of them in detention camps. Some of you may be aware of the Christians in the mountainsides of Nigeria. Churches have been burned, people have been killed. Many of you may be aware of the increasing levels of anti-Semitism around the world. Some of you may also be aware of the persecution of Christian churches in South Korea at this time. And so, the message of peace, I feel, is more important now than ever. We say faith, freedom, and peace. Faith is so important. We can't live life without faith. I think when we all came here, we had faith that when we sat down, the chair wouldn't break apart. We had faith that we would come into a space where we could all be welcomed. Faith is believing in the things unseen. And it is this very faith that helps all of us to be able to believe in tomorrow. All of us to be able to believe that the world can be a better place. Freedom. Freedom is so fundamental. In the Bible, we read about Adam and Eve. God gave them freedom. He gave them freedom for them to be able to grow, for them to mature. Freedom helps each and every one of us to be able to develop as a unique divine being. No parent would want to control their own child, and I don't think love can be experienced without free will. Peace. On the message of peace, I'd like to share one story. In 1991, in Los Angeles, some of you may be aware of the riots that started there. There was a young girl, 16 years old, who was shot and killed by a Korean store owner. This was at a time where there was increased tensions between African Americans and Koreans in Los Angeles. This was a tension of misunderstanding. So when this young African American girl, Latasha Harlings, was killed, something that had already been brewing for months sparked. And there was conflict between the Korean society and African Americans. At that same time, there was a young missionary, a Japanese missionary, who was assigned to come to Los Angeles. She arrived at the airport, picked up by a Japanese man, and on her way to the missionary center, they had to stop for gas. And this gas station was ran predominantly by African Americans. And so, due to the nature of the tension, they were rejected the filling of their gas. They went on to another location, and this place wasn't manned, and so they were able to fill out their gas. But just as they were about to leave, they noticed that the store had just been broken into, and then people were running towards the car. So in that moment, this young woman put her head down underneath the window, the car windows, out of fear. And she prayed to God in that moment that if there was anything she could do to reconcile this relationship between the two races, she'd want to do that. 3 months later, Reverend Sun Myung Moon asked a group of missionaries, "Is there anyone here who would like to marry someone from the African diaspora?" And this young lady raised her hand. And she was matched to a man from Ghana. This young lady was my mother. And since then, she's had 4 children. My older sister, her name is Unifred. My name is Resfred. My younger brother, Jessfred, and my youngest brother, Sunfred. Our names are all end with Fred. And Fred means peace. My sister's name, Unifred, stands for unification and peace. My name, Resfred, stands for restoration of peace. My brother's name, Jessfred, is Jesus and peace. And my youngest brother, Sunfred, is Sun Myung Moon, the man who matched my Japanese mother to my Ghanaian father. So I know the reason why I was born. The reason why I'm here is because there was someone who believed in the message of peace, someone who believed that it was possible. And I see it manifested in my own life, where it's very hard for me to pick a side between either race, either nationality, but also within myself, I see a microcosm of this world, that we're all so alike. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all one family. And if we can all look beyond our differences, when we look at the map, we see many lines. All of these lines were created by us. They never existed to begin with. So let's think a little bit more deeply on who we are. And the next time we see someone on the streets, perhaps a stranger we never met, to think more deeply about how connected we are as one family, so that this world can come together once again to be a world of peace, a world of harmony, a world of one family. Thank you.
It's one of the most bizarre creatures on Earth, and not just because it looks so different. The octopus can camouflage itself in a flash, squeeze its entire body through a 1-inch hole, and their brains? That's right, brains with an S. An octopus has one large central brain and 8 mini brains, one in each arm.
Octopuses are so brilliant.
Author and naturalist Cy Montgomery believes their intelligence is almost off the charts.
We give them the same toys to play with that we give our children. They love to play. Play is one of those characteristics of higher minds.
As if on cue,
there she is.
Oh,
Am I in the
beautiful
way?
Rudy.
Rudy, a giant Pacific octopus, was one of the stars of the New England Aquarium in Boston before she recently passed away from old age. When we visited her last year, she seemed to want to play with us.
Oh my gosh.
Some people go, ooh, that's creepy. You go.
I say this is one of the most beautiful creatures on this planet. One of the smartest, one of the most interesting, and one of the most alien.
In fact, they're portrayed in movies as aliens.
That's right, and as monsters.
Yes, Hollywood octopuses have torn down the Golden Gate Bridge. They've destroyed ships.
Hello, Beastie.
And feasted on movie stars. Montgomery says it's unfair to demonize them.
You would really have to go to outer space to come up with someone more different from us than this. Their mouths are in their armpits. They have 3 hearts, they have blue blood, and the grace. I mean, who has grace like this?
Montgomery spent countless hours here studying these otherworldly beings while writing her book, The Soul of an Octopus.
Do you believe the octopus has a soul?
I believe if I've got a soul, this octopus has a soul.
And that, she claims, is not the only thing they have in common with humans.
When I met an octopus for the first time, I was so struck by the fact that she was just as curious about me as I was about her.
She knows me. Wow. Look at that.
May I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello there.
We went behind the scenes to see for ourselves with the help of senior aquarium biologist Bill Murphy. It turns out that calling an octopus curious is an understatement.
She's more interested in you than the food.
That's scary.
It felt like she wanted me to join her in her octopus's garden.
She is powerful.
Yeah, you feel the pull in the muscle.
A big part of Murphy's job is keeping Rudy from getting bored.
Because they're so smart, we try and keep them mentally stimulated, and interactions like this help with that, because they're figuring us out and who we are and what we're doing.
There are about 300 species of octopus, but the giant Pacific octopus is the largest, averaging 16 feet in length and 110 pounds. It's also the longest-lived octopus. Even so, its lifespan is only about 3 to 5 years.
They have such personalities. Each octopus is different. So when you work this closely with them and you're interacting with them on a regular basis, you build a relationship with them.
That's got to be difficult that they live such short lives.
It is. It's very difficult. But you enjoy the time you have.
Of all of the octopus's oddities, perhaps the most extraordinary is its talent for disguise. Watch that again in reverse slow motion. The octopus changes its shape, colors, patterns, even the texture of its skin to look like seaweed, and does it in the blink of an eye. It's called dynamic camouflage.
I would argue that Dynamic camouflage is a form of intelligence.
That video was shot by Roger Hanlon, senior scientist and a top octopus researcher at the Marine Biological Laboratory, who recently gave a TED Talk on octopus intelligence that went viral.
It doesn't just happen instinctively. They actually think and decide how to camouflage themselves.
That's right. This is not a reflex. This is a decision-making process. They're taking into account the surrounds for camouflage, but also an approaching threat, and they're calculating all along about what they're going to do next.
For example, the moving rock trick, the hide-and-seek trick, and the suit of armor made of shells. As a scientist, Hanlon is skeptical about attributing human-like emotions to the octopus or comparing their level of intelligence to ours.
See them go all dark?
But he does say they are stunningly creative.
This is a complex animal. It's making decisions all of the time. That takes a big brain.
A big brain in a unique and mysterious creature that scientists are only beginning to understand.
It feels like shaking hands with an alien, just like they say.
Wow. Untangling the mysteries really makes you pause, doesn't it? So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the special Heart of Peace Sunday. Thank you for coming. So, when this topic was presented to me, I have to be honest with you, and my first thought was, what? Huh? I mean, we're talking about a creature with 3 hearts, blue blood, and a brain distributed into each of its 8 arms. In the context of our November theme, loving the unlikable, the octopus might seem to be like the ultimate challenge. It is strange, it is slippery, it is the definition of other. But as I dove into this, I realized that the octopus is actually the perfect teacher for peace. Let me just... Kaden. Sorry. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. So in the Bible, Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12, it reminds us, for just as the body is one, has many members, and all the members of the body, though many are one body, so is with Christ. The octopus literally lives this truth. Its arms can think independently, yet they are all part of one unified consciousness. It is not exactly what we're trying, is it not exactly what we're trying to do as a human family? We are all these independent arms, different colors, different backgrounds, different beliefs, moving through the ocean of life. See, the challenge we face is that often our arms are fighting each other. We get tangled in judgment. We get tangled in fear. I was reading Philip Brooks. Philip Brooks, by the way, he's known for writing the Christmas Carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem, and he defines peace. Peace is an entire harmony between nature of anything and its circumference. Think about the octopus again. It has no shell, it has no armor, it is soft. To survive, it has to be in total harmony with its circumference, its environment. It changes color, it adapts. It doesn't fight the ocean. It becomes one with it. So how do we find that harmony? How do we find the soul of octopus within us? First, we have to look at our house. Ernest Holmes And the Bible speaks of the difference between the house of bondage and the house of freedom. Our physical body, our mind, these are the houses of our soul. Have you ever had a loud roommate? I had one years ago. That whole house is about to collapse with that smell. But anyway, I'm not going to there. Keanu Reeves said, if your mind, he calls the mind as a loud roommate. It's constantly chattering, judging, and worrying. And if you're in that stage, you're living in a house of bondage. You cannot find peace there. As the Stoics thought, the more you chase peace, the more it runs away, like trying to catch your own shadow. Peace isn't something you catch. It's the space you inhabit. It is the pause. It's finding that space between trigger and response. So when the octopus feels threatened, it doesn't panic. It pauses. It shifts. It responds. For us, peace is that split second where we choose not to react with anger, but to respond with wisdom. See, Maya Angelou taught us that this requires silence. Not just the absence of noise, but a quiet kind of power. She said, to be silent is not to disappear, is to reappear in yourself. So when we reappear in ourselves, we realize that loving the unlikable isn't about forcing ourselves to like things that are difficult. It's about recognizing that there is no unlikable. There's only understood. So just like the video showed us, what seemed alien at first became beautiful when we took the time to understand its soul. So my invitation to you today is to be like the octopus. Be flexible, be soft, trust your inner intelligence. And speaking of expanding our reach, like those 8 arms reaching out, I'm so excited to share something personal with you then. I have recently taken a new role as the Peace Ambassador team lead for the Global Heart of Peace Initiative. This is a movement that is very close to my heart. We are growing a network of people who are passionate, creating a world that truly works for all. And I want you to know, this is not just for ministers, practitioners, or leaders. This is for you. Whether you're a member of CSL, another faith, or no specific faith at all, if your heart beats for peace, you're in. We welcome you. We have, right now, I think we have about 12 members. We're on the WhatsApp group. And we are growing, and we will make it grow. We are creating a house of freedom for the world. If you feel that call to be a peace ambassador, to be one of the arms, reaching out to love the world, I have sign-up sheets at the happening table. I would love to send you information more on that, but we must remember, before we can share peace with the world, we must anchor it in ourselves. I want to leave you with my personal peace ritual practice. It's an affirmation of simple truth that I return again and again. And if it's comfortable for you, you may repeat it after me. I believe world peace begins with inner peace, and both begin with gratitude. An attribute sincerely from my heart as to my divine source within. So when we leave from that place of gratitude, we can affirm, I'm truly the heart of peace. Let us untangle the mysteries together. Let us move in harmony with our circumference. Let us recognize the soul in every living thing. Because ultimately, as I like to say, peace is oneness, oneness is peace. It invites us to look deeper, past the illusions and the fear, and to understand life from every angle. The dark and the light, the strange and the familiar. To see truly both sides now. And so it is. Namaste. Please welcome Carrie Roberts and Karen James.
It was beautiful.
Rose and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave him laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud, and dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends, they're acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. At all. I don't know life. I don't know life. Not at all. Not at all.
So, oh, they're on their way. Going to pull the ushers forward, but they are ready. Thank you. So let's face our spiritual family. Is Raven here? Oh, good. Okay, so if you would put your, come up, Raven. If you would put your gift in your hand, Raven is going to read our affirmation of gratitude for us, and we can read it along with her. Thank you, Raven. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you, Raven. Thank you. And so now we get to practice the law of circulation, giving and receiving. And no gift is too small. So it really doesn't matter. If you don't have anything to put in the basket today, then I ask as the basket passes you by that you just place a good thought. And what I know is that God is the source of my supply. And I believe that each of us are here to live life abundantly. Our center is grateful not just for your financial support, but the giving of your time and your talents. And so what I say is just today be open and expect all the good and claim it right now. And so it is. So it is.
I will now peacefully and quickly deliver the announcements. The Life Reflection Cafe is always meeting at 10 a.m. on Monday mornings right here, and practitioner Jamie says she's going to change things up first of the year, so be prepared. The holiday concert is this Thursday at 6 p.m. from 6 to 7:30. Everybody's excited about this, and we have the musicians from both centers. Tickets are just $20, and I know you've seen all the raffle ideas and the silent auction, so you can buy those tickets at the bookstore. And the drum circle is going to be on Saturday, December 13th at 1 p.m. with our Miracle Man, Idris Hester and G. Eric, and the cost is just $25. You can help decorate our sanctuary by getting a poinsettia, in memory of or in honor of a loved one, or just for you. And so see the happenings table for the forms on that. They're just $12. And join with Reverend Stacy 2025, the last day of the year on December 31st, right here at 10 a.m. for her Conscious Creation Workshop. It's fabulous, right here in person, or you can also join on Monday, January 5th, virtually at 4:30. And your investment is just $25. I think I've been to every one, and I would never want to miss another one, so be sure you sign up for that. She also has a new class coming in January called Embodying Our Global Vision. So be prepared to look for more information on that. The Healing Words Book Club is reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Next meeting is January 28th at 4 p.m. So again, see the happenings table and join for that. And it is our season to renew our membership here, so if you haven't done that yet, please do so. And it will be there'll be a new member meeting class announced as well, so right here at the center. And Karen Jones has some slides that we'd like to see here of some of the things that she's doing. Thank you, Karen. Every Tuesday morning at 11 a.m., quiet your breath and breathe. Breathwork and sound bath. And also sound bath toning meditation every Wednesday at 6 p.m., except for the second Wednesday of the month when she's here with us for our Heart of Peace meditation. So please show up here on that for sure. This next Wednesday, the Wednesday, it's the second Wednesday in December. We will be here. And our love supply and pantry is ongoing, so please pick up food if you can when you're shopping that are food for, those that are food insecure, and let anybody know that we've got food here. And for prayer support, just send your prayer request to prayer@lasvegascsl.org or text 702-524-7096. And bring in your aluminum cans for kids camp. We're still doing that. And of course, our bookstore is open for the tickets. All the tickets, the raffle tickets and the concert tickets, every ticket. And then follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our website at lasvegascsl.org. Let's have a peaceful, beautiful rest of our day.
Thank you, Kiwi. Before we conclude this sacred time together, I want to thank everyone for showing up this morning. See, peace is never a solo act. It's a collective vibration. It's a collective collaboration. My deepest gratitude goes to our senior ministers, Reverend Stacy Hilton and Reverend Cheryl Bell, for their trust, their leadership, and for offering the 5th Sunday for the Heart of Peace, and also to our Ministry of Prayer team. Thank you for holding the high watch for our community. To our core collaborators, thank you to Reverend Lauren Martin and Global Heart of Peace Team Lead for your beautiful, inspiring welcome message. I know you're watching. And a special thank you to our honored guest, Reverend Respret Arthur, for saying yes to speak today. See, your presence here shows the love, unity, and oneness that we all share for the global peace. See? And to our amazing sound meditation team, thank you to my beloved friend Karen Jones, and for bringing always your amazing gift with your sound out meditation, and to practitioner Jamie. Thank you so much for that beautiful sound bath. We set a powerful processional entrance for our Ministry of Prayer. Thank you so much. And thank you again to all our beloved practitioners and ministers who contributed to their individual peace pockets. Those peace pockets that you heard, they were or they will be featured in our Global Heart of Peace special bulletin. They will have a special section with their name on it. So thank you again. And to our entire music ministry, thank you, Patty, Dave, and the Inspired Voices Choir. Thank you so much. I'm not here, but I have Brenda, Monique, Jenny, Arlene, Harmony, Canary, and Ermina. For setting the perfect tone for sharing angelic harmony. And of course, to our dedicated tech crew in the back, led by practitioner Yvonne, Kaden, and now with this lovely Nadia and Julius. You guys, you truly create the circumference, the environment that allows our message to be heard and felt. Thank you. And thank you to all our ushers and greeters, led by our practitioner Lauren Ballardini. And make sure you have this thing. And certainly not the least, to my sisters from another mother, the McCoy sisters. Practitioner Monique, for your beautiful centering, and Practitioner Juanita, for your beautiful prayers. Thank you to both of you. Thank you for your 1000% to assist me in putting this Sunday service together. Thank you so much. And most importantly, thank you to all of you. Thank you. Whether you are here in the sanctuary or watching us live on social media, your presence is the peace we are celebrating. Yes. We invite you again for our next month. Next month will be on our second Wednesday, so I think that must be December 10th, and it'll be at 6 p.m. So as you leave today, of course, I invite you to stop by the Happenings table there and say hello, and perhaps consider joining us as a peace ambassador. Go in peace, adapt with ease and peace, and love the unlikable. And remember, you are truly the heart of peace. Namaste.
Really quickly, I just want to say a special shout out to Aldo Iniguez. He is always, he's been doing this for 9 years. He finally got the audience that he deserves because he's so talented and he's such a gift. So thank you.
May I invite the Ministry of Prayer team and any visiting ministers or practitioners, and also would like to invite Reverend Prescott to join us and do a chamber of prayer in the room for our closing.
Thank you for giving us to say this time, this moment, gathered together, come together, so as we gather here, please allow our hearts to resonate ever more closely with your presence. Allow our hearts to resonate ever more closely with all that you dream and wish for. That this world will become one. That we can all move in harmony. Please move Heavenly Parent, and we can all come to understand our very essence. That we are your children. That each and every one of us can bring about and usher in a new age, a new era of oneness, an era of harmony, an era where all things come to be one again, all things return to us. That within our lives we can embody that, and we're given the strength and the courage to move forward each day, each time, each moment. We thank you for it all. Thank you, Malana, for prayer. And in this Lord, bless you.
Thank you. We'll sing the peace song with Patty, Karen, and the choir.
There is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, this begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Please repeat after me that something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my heart.
I feel it in my heart.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Big is a great day, everyone. Thank you.